Welcome to the Surf Station. As everyone probably knows by now, we are the East Coast warehouse for Channel Island Surfboards from Santa Barbara, California. And we have an approaching swell for Florida and the East Coast from Hurricane Igor. In the next couple days, we're going to be doing a board review for our webisodes. And with the approaching swell from the hurricane, I decided to grab some Quality Wave shortboards because it looks like it could actually be good. Today we're going to be focusing on the Tangent and the Proton. This is the Tangent, the Slater model for this year. Kelly rides this when the waves get a little bit more top to bottom. It's basically considered to be a very bread and butter basic shortboard, very easy to ride. Low volume rails, a little bit thicker in the center. An elliptical outline, you've got your wide point pretty much right in the middle, holding the nose and tail. This particular one has a tight squash tail, as you see right here. We also have them in rounded pintails, which I'll show you. This is the rounded pin version. Shallow, single concave that is wide throughout the whole board. Very basic, a good amount of rocker in the nose, slightly less rocker in the tail than some of the other Channel Islands boards, so the board's going to be very drivey. Low volume rails keeps it sensitive. It's a very easy to ride, user-friendly shortboard. This particular one is 5'11", 18 1/8 by 2 3/16. Very domed deck. It's pretty much exactly what I would ride if the waves were over chest high. I'm 5'10" and 150 pounds. This is the Proton. This has been my personal favorite lately. It's the Dane Reynolds model. The Proton has a continuous rocker. There's no flat spot throughout the whole board. It looks like it doesn't have a lot of rocker, but if you actually measured it, there's never a flat spot. So the board works very well in waves of any size that have a pocket. This specific one is 5'11", 18 1/8, 2 1/16. You're supposed to ride the Proton slightly thinner because it has a very flat domed deck and a full rail. So this is pretty much exactly what I would ride. Standard with a pretty tight squash, so it handles a really wide variety of waves. Squash tail that gives you that free movement with a little bit more area behind your back foot, but it's pulled pretty tight, so it's going to hold well when the waves are relatively hard edge leading up the board, and a lot of concave. This seems to have been working well with me lately. I'm a little bit heavier on my feet, so having a central concave that's pretty deep throughout the board will hold them pretty well. Two great boards. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about two more.